This is Austin St. John, and you are watching That Hashtag Show. You better pay attention.
Hey guys, this is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and you are watching That Hashtag Show. Ooh-yah!
Hey everybody, holler out to Ranger Nation, shout out to you guys. We are here for That Hashtag Show, and I happen to be speaking to the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend continued, because you're writing still. So, the man, the myth, the legend continued, and this is Ryan Parrott.
Wow. That was a nice intro, man. Thank you.
Oh man, I had a whole lot more. I was gonna say, man, I was like, creator of my no, that's all right. So, but honestly, thank you for like pretty much shaping what's happening as far as the mythos of Power Rangers and bringing some level of validity to it at the moment. Because when it comes to comics, I like a good story. I like character development, and you have brought that to us in spades.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's
now,
nice.
I've got to ask, when coming on to this project for Power Rangers, and you're doing Mighty Morphin also,
I am
now?
doing both books, yeah.
Coming on to this, did you see it as like a daunting task, being able to work with something that's been alive for 20, 25 some odd years?
Oh, absolutely. It's going to destroy my marriage. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I'm like you. Like, I grew up on the show a little bit. So,
Right.
like, I have, like, an incredible affinity for the original 5 Rangers. Like, I met, I've met almost all of them. So I haven't met Kimberly yet, but I met them all. And, like, you meet them, and it's just, like, you're just like, oh, my God, it's you. Like,
Yeah.
it's somebody. And so I came like you. Like, I was like, I didn't want to do them. I didn't want to do them wrong. I wanted to make sure that I paid tribute to them properly. But like, yeah, it's been around for 25 years. There's so many fans who just love it, and it's very daunting. So I just want to make sure that I don't piss off everybody. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been an incredible experience, and it's weird to be able to add just one little brick to the wall a little.
Man, I just like, what's interesting to me is that fans are gravitating more towards the comic for the expansion of what is canon. Like, and that's really interesting to me, because it's like something that we saw with Star Wars, where people were doing that after the film. We need something more. And with Power Rangers,
I never thought of that. That's a really good point. Yeah.
With Power Rangers, everything's still going, so they really don't have to refer to the comic as canon. They can just keep going with the show. But people are running in droves to the comic, and it's because of what you're writing. It's because of how good it is. What you've done with Trini, right now, she is like, when it comes to like women's rights, etc., just how great a character can be. You have fleshed her out in ways that we never got to get on the show. And she's become my favorite character, man.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy you said that. That makes me really happy. I always felt like, just as a writer, I think I've said this right or not, but like it always felt like Jason and Billy and Kimberly are like easier to write. The story sort of generates itself. Like, Jason's the leader, it's like he's gonna make decisions, and if they need something built, Billy's gonna build it. Sure. And if like and the romantic stuff always seemed to focus around Trini. I mean, around Kimberly. Kimberly. So like the people that I always felt kind of got the short end of the stick a little bit were Zach and Trini. And so I just thought, but Trini to me is like the soul of the team. Like, I always felt like she understood what everybody else was going through. Like, if she put her foot down, they would all turn and listen to her.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and so like that's what I wanted to convey with that character. I really wanted to try and make her like, I look at her a little bit as like the second in command on the team a little bit. I feel like that there's a reason why she was the one in the red. Like, I kind of like that. I just thought that like she has that in her. She has the ability. She's a military brat, so she has that in her. And I just I'm really happy that you felt that I'm able to convey that.
You really did it. Like, it just, and like, I love that moment. Everyone talks about it. The one line with Zach where it was like, oh, he's wearing pink. Other people would have been like, oh God, I'm a guy wearing pink. He was like, I make this look good. And it was just like, I love that.
Well, somebody told me pink is the new black, basically.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm like, well, obviously that's where that word came from. Yeah.
Now, I've got to say this, because right now you're at the helm of Go-Go and Mighty Morphin. Now,
I should be writing right now.
there we go. True. But we're having a moment. And you are commanding Tommy as far as we're getting him ushered in for the Green Ranger. And from what I understand, the White Ranger is showing up soon in Mighty Morphin. You're controlling the narrative of one of the most prolific Ranger characters in both of the most important times in this timeline. How is that working out for you? Like,
well, I have to give credit. I mean, Kyle was the one who started this. Kyle was the one who had the vision of what he wanted the show, the series to be, and I'm just sort of following in his gigantic shadow. So I'm just trying to keep up with that. But yeah, I mean, it just felt like we were looking at a place to sort of bring back the Ranger team, right? After Beyond the Grid, how do we bring everybody back and get back into sort of what we will come to expect from Mighty Morphin, right? And it just seemed like if you looked at the first issue of the comic book series, it was with Mighty Morphin Zero. It's the arrival of the Green Ranger and how his arrival changed the dynamic of the team and shifted everything and all the turmoil that came with that. So it just seemed like an obvious place to bring back was what's it like when the White Ranger shows up and how do they change the dynamic of the team? It just felt like a cool way to parallel the two.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of story, and hopefully I can. Shattered Grid was huge and a lot of fun to write. I will say I had a full dark beard when Shattered Grid started, and now that's not the way it is anymore.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I'm just trying to sort of keep in that spirit and keep moving it in that direction. Hopefully, like you said, it's a lot of responsibility, especially considering how many people love, the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. And so it's just trying to make sure that I respect them and hopefully, show them the same love that I show Trini.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Well, with that, we're going to kind of wrap it up. If you have to give a hashtag to describe what's coming, what can you give to us?
Hashtag. Is it like a one-word thing?
Yeah, you can do it one word. You can do a whole sentence. It doesn't matter.
Well, hashtag necessary evil seems like an obvious one. Yeah, hashtag necessary evil.
Okay, there you go. And that's what we'll look forward to as far as just getting an understanding of that arc as it is right now. And I definitely want to say thank you. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, guys.
On a fan level, you're amazing. Continue it. You are really fueling what the fandom is right now.
Well, thank you, man. I love your show, and thank you for having me on it. It's an absolute honor.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.